Hi, I'm Stephen Senatiempo. This is Faith in Five, and today we're at Clare Holland House with one of our parishioners, Peter Evans. Peter, wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
We've actually got quite a bit to talk about other than our basic 5 questions, because you're a fascinating bloke that I really want to delve into. But I'm going to start with the big one. What does faith mean to you?
Everything.
Can you elaborate for us?
Well, it's the basis of my life. Yeah. It has been ever, from my earliest years, it's been very important to me. It's sustained me. Yeah.
When you say from your earliest years, you obviously grew up in a Catholic family then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, a mixed family. My father was Anglican.
Okay.
But he was very supportive, yeah. Educated by the Good Samaritan sisters and then the Patrician brothers.
Well,
so
I need to shake your hand because I'm a fellow Patrician Brothers.
Well done.
Patrician Brothers in Liverpool, I was.
Well, I was Holy Cross College.
Oh, there you go.
St James
right.
Forest Lodge and then Holy Cross.
Lovely.
So I learnt Latin with an Irish accent.
And we produced some pretty good footballers
too.
Yeah,
Holy Cross did.
Indeed. You would have Scott Gale, Ben Eli, all the Balmain boys that I grew up watching.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about faith and we're talking footy.
Yeah,
Typical Patrician Brothers, right?
All
right. Tell us about your vocation within the church, because you're part of the Order of Malta. Tell us about that.
Well, that's relatively new. I was admitted to the order in 1998. I hadn't known about the order, and in fact I had a most embarrassing situation really, because I'd been involved with the St John Ambulance for years, about 30, and became a Knight of the Venerable Order, an Imperial Award. And there was an article in one of the Sunday papers about the Order of Malta, which I hadn't heard about. And I wrote to the Prince and Grand Master in Rome saying, I don't believe we're established in Australia. Can I help? And he wrote back and said, we've been there for 50 years or so. And he put me in touch with Sir James Gobbo. And after a little while, I was admitted to the order. So and since 1998, and I took the promise of obedience about 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
And tell us about that, and what does that mean from a service perspective, and how do you contribute to the church through the order?
As a knight in obedience? Yeah. Knights and dames in obedience there, but there are 3 classes of the Order of Malta. The first class is the professed monks, and they take the monastic vows.
Yep. Then
you have go down to the 3rd class, which is the Knights Dames of Magistral Grace, and they have some obligations, but if you take the promise of obedience, you've got an obligation to do more in the way of the spirituality.
Sure.
Yeah, and we then become members of the sub-priory of the order in Australia. Yeah.
And what has it meant for you since you've become a member?
Oh, it's supported me in my faith and allowed me to do service apart from other things, and meet a lot of people, very, very useful spiritually. Been on many retreats with the order, yeah. Looked at the history, read the history.
I know this is only a superficial thing, but I love the uniforms.
You really should see the uniforms of the first class.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Scarlet and gold braid and swords.
Peter, as somebody that's been a man of faith for many, many years, tell me, when has your faith been a challenge for you?
Oh, it has been on a number of occasions. The first with a marriage breakup, which was very hard to deal with. My faith wasn't challenged, but it was a struggle.
Yeah.
That marriage was annulled, and then I remarried. Then the other real challenge I've had in my lifetime was I struggled with alcohol for over 30, 40 years. I finally got sober 33 years ago. But during that period of working up to that, it was a matter of, I'd often pray saying, God, why are you picking on me? Why have you given me this terrible bloody affliction? And then it was, thank you, God, for the gift of sobriety.
What role did your faith play in you achieving sobriety?
Oh, everything. Yeah. But I had the spiritual background to start with. really. Yeah. And it was something to lean on, something to pray to, something to seek help for. Yeah.
I want to ask you something, and this is going to be, I guess, an interesting question for you. How would you describe the faith community here in Canberra?
Well, it seems to be pretty strong, but it's the demographic is not very interesting. Well, that's not the right word, but it's older and older. There's not that many, or the number of young people is a bit frightening about how few there are. Well, that's from my observation. That may not be accurate, but
I still think of myself as a young person, but I'm probably not these days. I'm in my 50s.
I think you are.
But yeah. Well, I guess it's all relative. But I'm told the Saturday evening masses at the Cathedral have a number of more young people. So
right.
I will go and investigate at some stage.
Yeah.
Last question before we leave you. What would you say to someone who has either strayed from the faith or is thinking about coming to our faith for the first time? What advice would you have for them?
Oh, go to your parish priest, talk to them, seek advice from them. What else would you do? Or talk to people of faith that you know. But I'd be more inclined to go to the parish priest, and that'd be that's how I would advise anyone. I'm here to see if I can have medication changed that might allow me to go home, but it's more likely that I'll go into end-of-life care. I am perfectly serene. I have no fear. I've only got to be careful of presumption, but I'm relying on the mercy of God that He'll look after me. I believe I'm in a state of grace to go, and I have no fear. No fear at all.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get to that?
From a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I've had a diagnosis of that I've beaten a couple of them. In early 24, I was given 6 to 12 months to live. After lasting that out, I went another 12 months, and now in February this year, the palliative care doctor saw, he thought I had 3 weeks. Now it's now July. But, probably I've got 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer. But I'm serene.
Well, I'm glad I got to meet you before the end of that 3 weeks. Hopefully another 3 years the way you're going. But
Oh, well, I would doubt it. And I really hope not.
Peter, wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.